right, guys, welcome back. We are joined now by World of Warcraft Creative Director Alex Afrasiabi. What's going on, Alex? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. You know what? This BlizzCon's winding down, and I'm feeling good. I feel like our expansion is awesome.
Yeah, Battle for Azeroth.
Heck yeah.
Let's talk about this a little bit because you are really kind of driving and helping with the narrative right now.
I am.
So let's talk about the key characters for you.
Well, I mean, I think it all starts with Anduin and Sylvanas,
Yeah.
as we have seen in that incredible cinematic. And then from there, we've got the whole host of Alliance and Horde characters that will be backing them up. So we've got your Starfangs and Nathanoses on one end of the spectrum. Then you got your Gens, your Tyrandas, and everyone else that'll be backing up Anduin.
Man,
Yeah, we saw
who will win?
that Zul'jin urn in one of the panels.
The Vol'jin urn?
Yeah, I was like, what?
What's going on with Vol'jin?
I hesitated putting that in. I went back and forth. Because I'm like, are they going to get really angry with me if I do this? By they, I mean the fans. Vol'jin, we will find out. We want to. I mentioned that his story was not over.
Yeah.
And it is not over, right? You know, trolls never die.
Well, we talk to troll spirits all the time.
Absolutely.
So that's a thing.
I mean, literally the first thing you do in the new expansion that I just went and played is you go talk to the Loa of Death and you summon. So can we, oh my.
You know what?
Where is this going to go, Alex?
You know what? There are awesome things in store for Vol'jin that I can't spoil yet.
Of course you can't.
But
Nor do I want you to.
No,
you know?
but you know what? Get in there. If you're a fan of Vol'jin, awesome things are in store. If you're not a fan of Vol'jin, still awesome stuff in store for you.
So how did the allied races come about, right? So we've met them before, potentially. We don't know. There's a list of 6, but but how did it start to leak into, we should be using these people, we should get players to be able to play as these people?
You know, it's always been something that we've wanted to do more of, right? Races are really popular with our fans, and we finally got the infrastructure in place tech-wise, right? That we're able to kind of do this in a much easier way, because it used to be getting a race into the game was a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And now we can do it way more quickly. We can get those things prototyped and playable fast. And once we got down that path, we're like, okay, look, we're in an expansion where we need allies. We are in an all-out war. The Alliance and the Horde are going at it.
That's a really great way to put it.
Yeah.
And so what are we going to do? Well, let's start going. Let's start picking up the allies that we can use to aid our cause, to fight this battle, to take it to the Alliance, take it to the Horde. And honestly, at this point, it's wide open who else we can bring into the fight. And I think that the fans are going to be surprised. We've got some cool surprises in store.
Well, one character that, nobody's really asked about yet, at least on our desk, is Azeroth.
Uh-huh.
Can we talk at all? Just a little bit? I mean, if I didn't ask at all, and you can probably just say no, but if I didn't ask, the Horde would come after me. So
No.
can we talk at all? Say anything?
That's an awesome question. Now, I actually have not been asked about Azeroth in any interviews yet.
What?
Because everyone just overlooks the main character of our world. Hello. It's Azeroth.
Yeah. It's the battle for
amazing.
Azeroth.
You know what? That is an awesome point, honestly, because when we say battle for Azeroth, I think a lot of people think like all the territories and the world itself and the land that we can take for ourselves.
Yeah.
And that is being selfish. Because the reality is, look, Azeroth is a titan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
At the end of the day, a titan that, in fact, is potentially dying. We need to save this world, because a dead titan, you know what that is? That's Outland. That's a shattered world.
That's right.
That's Argus.
Yeah.
And we don't want that to happen to our world. So we need to, it's a fight on 2 fronts, right? On the surface and also the heart of the world, the soul of the world. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I love
so
this.
can you tell us a little bit about the 2 new world zones that we have?
Yeah. So it's funny. When we initially started concepting out this expansion, we were going down the path of one continent. And as we were exploring that, we were like, you know what? This is not servicing the fantasy of this grand battle between these 2 powerhouse factions. We can't go down this path. We need to do something that really supports the all-out world war. So we went down the path of Kultiras for the Alliance. Clearly, we need this naval powerhouse, and then the Zandalari for the Horde was a natural one as well. So Zandalar for the Horde, Kultiras for the Alliance, very distinctly different geography, by the way. You know, if you follow the What's Next panel, Xanalar's a jungle, mostly jungle.
Yeah.
Jungle, swamps, then we've got the desert of Vol'dun. And then in Kultiris, we've got mostly these cold mountainous zones with Stormsong Valley being that breakup of that green, lush forest. But they're two distinct land masses that we'll have a lot of fun in.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. I wish we had another hour to chat.
Yes.
I can
and
chat
2
for 5.
to play.
Yeah.
But thank you, Alex, so
Thank
much
you.
for hopping in.